Let me show you how to create a WordPress header using the Elementor. On WordPress, it is not very difficult to make a page, but making a web page header is not easy. As a result, most of the theme provider ask for payment to make a header. How you can make a header without payment? Even you are a novice. Let's get started. Most important elements of the header is a menu. Let's install 2 plugins that provide a nice menu widget. They are essential add-on for Elementor and Elements Kit. Let's modify the home page of this site. The home page is the page marked front page on the right of the page name. Let me delete all existing sections. I will use one from the Element Kit plugin. Click the Elements Kit icon. There are a variety of design elements. As I mentioned before, I recommend bring the whole page is much better than import individual one. Because, from a design balanced point of view, a whole page is much better. Decide a page to add, click Insert. Check it out, wow, there is a gorgeous page has been created. Go to the dashboard page menu to delete the current header. My theme is the Need theme. I told you in detail in the theme video. To edit the header, you can use the header builder in the options menu. You can modify easily, but we can add provided elements only. It's a big limitations. Go back to the page and click N. Check on Disable Header. Then, this page will no longer show the default header of the theme. Let's check it out, the header was gone. Create a section. Let's add a menu. Search the menu in the Elements tab. Let me add the default navigation menu. Select the menu to be displayed. There is a main menu only. As you can see, it's so bad it can't be used. Let's add a menu provided by Element Kit that we installed. It provides second level and mobile menu. Let me add a simple menu, provided by the Essential add-on for Elementor plugin. It is not easy to find useful free menus for Elementor. Among what I found, these 2 menus is the best. If you know any good plugins, please share them in the comments. Let me delete second one. Add a column. Like the logo on the left, an icon on the right, a menu on the middle. Set the logo column to 15% and the right icon column to 25%. Let's change the default menu alignment to center. It is currently left, so you can change it to suit your design style. I showed you freelogodegen.com several times. For making a logo, logomake.com site also allows you to create a logo for free. You can make it easily. Press the save icon. No thanks, download low resolution file. Select the link to download. Select the header section. Change the column gap to no gap. This is because it is difficult to precisely adjust the size, if there is inner padding. You can set it according to your taste. Change it appropriately. In case of logo, you can use any image element that have hyperlink function. So, there are a lot of elements that can be used. You can use whatever you like. I'm going to use the premium add-on banner. Delete the text content. Enable the link. Set as homepage to go to home when clicked. Add the logo. Because it is a logo, we don't need animation. Choose the effect number 4. We don't need to set up a hover effect as well. Just leave it as none. Check the front-end page after saving. In case of the right column, let me divide the column into 6 columns for adding icons. Add 2 icons. Let's also add a search function. Find search. Header search is added. I don't know why some padding added on the top. The icon size is too large. Let me change it to 22 pixels. Change the icon type. Let me change the icon font color to the darkest black color. Let's check it on the front end. Click the search button and see how it works. Change to profile icon. You can use it for a link to the login related page. Let me add a top bar at the top. Add a section, set the minimum height to 30 pixels. Set to no column gap. Simple text on the left. The social icons on the right. Add a social icon and align right. Edit the font size, width and height of the icon. Adjust the icon color and other options. Create a border for the bottom of the section. Set the bottom to 1 pixel. Let's check it on the front end. If you have problems adding lines to the top and bottom, set the menu top border to 1 pixel. It would be better to reduce the icon size. Let me edit it to 12 pixels. Add a background color to the top bar. Let me change the shape of the menu section. Delete all icons except search. Reduce the size of the right column by dragging it. Select the menu and change the position to align right. Let me show you how to set up responsive design. Click the responsive mode icon. As you can see, when you delete it in responsive mode, it is not deleted only on mobile, but also desktop. To make it invisible in mobile device, go to the Advanced tab and select Responsive. Check Hide on mobile. Then it doesn't show up on mobile screens. If you reduce the logo column size, it makes the logo smaller. In this way, you need to adjust mobile tablet desktop column ratio. This is a CSS coding. So if you change anything, it will be affected in current pages. So be careful when you change it. In this way, the desktop design may ruin. It would be nice to add a mobile top and bottom margin. The top 4 and the bottom 8 pixels. You should know, the margin is calculated by subtracting the shared area with the upper and lower sections. As you can see now, you have to check all the times. Modify the tablet style as well. The term hamburger style. It means mobile menu icon. Edit the icon size. When the menu is completed, you need to save it as a template and load it in another page to use it. Every time you create a new page, you won't be able to repeat the hard work you've done so far. Make one copy page of your home page. Press the Edit button. Edit the page name. Publish it. Click the Edit Elementor button. Delete all sections except headers. Click Save as Template where right side of the update. Name it and save it. Click Preview to confirm. Now let's create a page that uses the newly created header. Let me save as a new header. Click the Add Template icon. Go to My Templates tab. Insert Header Template. Choose No. Now you can see that the header has been added. Then, make the default headers invisible. In this way, you can create pages. Add the header and then add the page template. A page similar to the home page created in no time. Let me delete the top bar and make header transparent. You need to go to the Advanced tab and edit the z-index. Set the menu layer to a larger number than the lower slide section. Let me set it to 1 and 2. Set the top margin of the second section as much as the minus menu section height. I set the header height to 80. Let's change the logo to white to match the transparent header. Select the menu and go to the Styles tab. Because it is transparent header, readability is bad. It would be nice to make the text size a little bigger in the menu item style. Set it to 18 pixels. Change the menu color to white. Click the hover tab and change the hover color as well. Modify the hover color as you wish. Click the Active tab, change the menu text color on the current page. Let me change it to the same color as the logo. Click the sub-menu item style. Change the indicator color to white. After saving, checked on the front-end website. Let me show you how to set background overlay option. Change the color to white. I recommend to set the transparency from 0.2 to 0.3. Check on the front end, it is decent transparent header now. Let's make it a sticky header when scrolled. Go to the Advanced tab. Add a CSS class. An ID would be better because JavaScript is required. Add a HTML element. Let me add some code for a sticky header. Let me zoom in, now you can see the code. Check the front-end website. It is cool.